What happens when you take an awesome movie character like the Terminator, you know, that ass-kicking robot from the 80s and early 90s, and then you pit him against an ass-kicking cyborg, Robocop? You get a game that sucks worse than rotten sex gel. Robocop vs. Terminator. It's not enough that this game sucks more dick than Lisa Marie Presley, but they had to take two of the coolest fucking characters from cinema and forever stain their legacy by placing them in this horrible waste of a game.
Okay, the title screen is cool, but guess what? It all goes downhill from here. The one other positive thing I can say about this game is you get unlimited ammo. However, what would normally be a mercy is anything but in this game. So let's start with the problems of this festival of shit. Okay, if you didn't know, the game is loosely based on the comic book series of the same name. So I guess that's why they have a comic book intro. I don't know. Anyway, the story is Robocop is actually responsible for the Terminators. Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently in both the comic and the game, Robocop is responsible for Skynet creating the Terminators. Oh, Jesus, the Jew. Is that the best they could come up with to explain the crossover? How about Skynet took him offline because he'd be a threat? How about some resistance fighters find him in a cave? How about he fucking got caught up with that time travel thing they have? Or how about that robot he fought in the second movie as the Terminator's origin? And why the fuck shouldn't they be on the same side? I mean, shouldn't Skynet be able to reprogram Robocop? Shouldn't Robocop, if he is the creation of all this, suddenly decide, you know what, I'm going to use these Terminators to bring the brand of justice as I see fit? Why in the flying fuck are they on opposing sides? Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter, because no explanation could help this pile of goose shit and chicken vomit.
Alright, first up, the control. Robocop moves stiffer than a fucking Barbie doll. The jump control isn't terrible, but it's still stiffer than fuck. The problem is that Robocop has the vertical leap of a fucking tortoise, making jumping far more complicated than it needs to be. Plus, in the movies, Robocop didn't actually jump over anything. He either flew over it, or just walked right through the fucking wall. So why in this game do you have to jump like a ballerina and climb 65 million fucking ladders? That's something that gets old really fast. All the motherfucking ladders you have to climb. I mean, a few is fine, but this goddamn game, you're gonna start to fucking wonder if you're not just playing Robocop's ladder game. That's another thing about this game that monstrously pissed me off. You have no idea where in the blue fuck to go. On top of that, you're gonna have a real hard time telling what's in the foreground, what's a barrier, and what's just there for show. I mean, couldn't they have included an arrow or a map? Instead, you're just going to end up wandering around until by blind luck you find where to go next. The worst part of this game is the enemy respawning. Feminists may not like this, but in the first level alone, you end up killing the entire US population of women. I mean, you move a pixel away, your enemies respawn. And it wouldn't be so bad, but once again, since you move like a goddamn plastic toy, you don't have the agility to get away from the fucking bullets or barrels. How in the fuck is Robocop hurt by motherfucking barrels? The worst of the worst is when you finally end up fighting Terminators, they either blow up in 1 or 2 shots, or they're fucking indestructible. I still do not know how to beat the first level boss. Well, after 2 hours, I just couldn't play this piece of shit anymore. But I can show you the last level and show you how insane it is, and the ending, which makes this game suck all that much more. So the last level is pretty much fucking impossible. You've got 3 million jacked up enemies and a fucking time limit. Yeah, good luck. If by some minor miracle you actually do get past it, you get this shitty ending telling us Robocop is going to help humanity rebuild by bringing the law to the land. Being all 3, judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah, that's what the human race fucking needs. a fucking cyborg dispensing his own brand of justice.
One last thing I want to say here is, why is it that in every game or in every movie with robots in it, they always either want to kill us, enslave us, control us for our own good, be in sporting events for us? No, do you know what really is going to happen when we finally do invent robots like the Terminator or C-3PO? It's not going to be the end of the human race. We're not going to war with the fuckers. But it will finish women's need to find a husband. Now, why do I say that? Well, given the fact that damn near every couple of weeks, you girls seem to have sex toy parties. What's that, you ask? What's that, Angry Game Reviewer? Well, that's where a group of chicks get together, grab about 30 bottles of wine, and watch a demonstration of various products, all to help them jack off, proving that women can make anything needlessly complicated. So instead of good old Lefty, girls have toys, vibrators, lotions, jellies, and dildos that can do things that no dick could ever hope or want to accomplish. I'm sorry, but how many guys can get just the crown of their dick moving? Jesus, ladies, does getting off have to be this fucking complicated? What happened to just a carrot and some Crisco? Or a cucumber and some olive oil? Well, what will the ladies do when the robots finally come? That's right. Use them as the greatest sex toy ever. It's not just a dildo, it's a whole body, and it's all mechanical. It's already happened. In the movie I, Robot, Susan Calvin had her fucking robot in the bathroom while she was taking a shower. You didn't see the scene, but it was implied. But what else do you think she had the robot help her with while she was in there? Also, it's happened in video games. Remember Knights of the Old Republic, the first one. That droid you destroyed to help the one chick who lost her husband? The fucking thing says it treats her like her husband in every way. Pretty blunt. Now, why will women prefer robots to dudes? Well, first, they don't tire out and they can go all night. They'll do whatever she wants, how she wants. On top of that, they'll sit there and listen to her prattle on and on and on and on about shit that a man would rather get hit in the face with a fucking cheese grater than listen to. Then, when they're finished getting fucked by it, they can put the fucking thing in the closet. They don't have to share a bed with it. They don't have to cook for it. Or try to get shit stains out of its boxers. It's not gonna fart and Dutch oven them. They don't have to hear endless whining for a blowjob, then have to hear more whining when they ask that simple favor to be reciprocated. Will this translate to guys? Of course it won't. Why? I don't know how many guys really want to stick their dick into something that could be easily doubled for a pencil sharpener. So what am I trying to say with this little rant? Robocop vs. Terminator fucking sucks!